Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. So in today's video, I'm going to be filming this makeup look for you. It's very skin focused, no makeup look, like a clean girl aesthetic, and I really hope you enjoy it. So let's get started. Personally, I don't wear a lot of makeup on a daily basis because I do wake up at like 6 a.m. and I usually have like 10-15 minutes to get ready. So this is something that I do, and it like literally just takes me 5 to 10 minutes. I do focus a lot on my skincare and my base before I apply any sort of makeup, because I feel like for this kind of look, it's gonna be very like skin heavy, very glowy, and it needs to be very moisturized and voluminous. So the first thing, because I do have a lot of redness and rosacea, so this is the first thing I use. It is the Dermalogica Ultra Calming Serum. I just shake it up, and I'm really sorry if I keep looking there. It's because I have the mirror and I cannot actually see what I'm filming over here. So I just go ahead and I apply this especially on my cheeks, because that is where I get the most redness. The second step I do is I apply a serum. So this is again the serum that I'm applying. It's by Yves Rocher, and it's this Ultra-Moisturizing liquid serum. So I just go ahead and apply this. Again, I focus on my cheeks a lot because my cheeks are like super dry because of my rosacea, and my chin because it's breaking out right now. But yeah, that is like the first two steps that I do. The third thing I apply is a moisturizer. This is so nice. I really love this moisturizer. It's the Yves Rocher Non-Stop Moisturizing Gel Cream. It is very gel based. As you can see, it's very gel based, so it's super nice. And it feels really nice on my skin. So I just take a little bit of that, and then I just go ahead and apply it on my base of my skin. I make sure to moisturize my under eyes as well. Next thing I'm gonna apply is an eye cream. This is the eye cream I'm using. Again, this is by Yves Rocher. I just really like their products, and also for my rosacea, they are super nice. It feels like I'm kind of sponsored by them, but I'm not. I wish I was. But the only thing I really like is that they're very natural, and like the ingredients are very organic. So I just really like how they feel on my skin, and they don't irritate my skin, they don't make them red or anything like that, which is the main reason I use them. But now that all of my skincare and my base is done, now I'm gonna get into the makeup part. So the primers that I like using are two. I alternate between the two. Mostly I try using this one. It's the e.l.f. Putty Primer. As you can see, I've used quite a bit of this. This really helps fill in all my pores around my nose, and it gives a very smooth makeup application. I just apply the e.l.f. Putty Primer on my nose and on my cheeks. That's it. I don't apply it anywhere else on my face because I feel like it could be really heavy for that. If it is the daytime, I do make sure to apply a sunscreen. This is my favorite sunscreen. It is so good, and it does not break me out. It does not leave like a white cast or anything along those lines. It's by La Roche-Posay. It's a very good sunscreen. If you're looking for sunscreen that's not gonna break you out, this is amazing. But right now it's the nighttime, so I'm not gonna apply it. Usually I apply this right before my primer. So I don't really use a foundation every day because I feel like it's too much for my skin and it feels really heavy on my skin. So I usually just always go with a concealer. This is the concealer I use. It's the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. I actually really like it. The way I apply my concealer is I just go in with a dot here, and then I want a dot here. So again, I just apply a dot here, and here. That is it. That's all I need for my under eyes, and then I just go ahead and apply it on the places that I'm usually breaking out, or if I feel like I need a little bit of concealer. I use the IT Cosmetics brush to blend it out. So I use this side of the brush to just blend out the concealer like so. I always blend down to my neck because I feel like it just evens out everything. Now that my concealer is like fully blended, it is completely okay for me if my marks are peeking through, if my skin doesn't look flawless. I'm not very finicky about that. I am completely fine because at the end of the day, it is skin. It is not supposed to be perfect, and I am completely fine embracing that. My favorite powder to set my under eyes is the Charlotte Tilbury powder. This is literally the best thing that has ever happened. I don't want to blind you guys, but this is, I have literally hit pan on this powder. It is the best thing ever. Charlotte Tilbury really knew what they're doing because this product is absolutely magical. Like, it literally blurs out every single thing and makes you look so flawless. I just use the Charlotte Tilbury powder to set my under eyes, but for my entire face I use the MAC Studio Fix. I really love this powder. It's kind of like an OG at this point because it has a little bit of coverage and it just helps balance out my skin tone and makes everything look even. Again, I blend it down to my neck. I go over my forehead. So for my face, I'm just gonna use the Too Faced pencil. I try to just fill in all the sparse areas in my eyebrows. I don't do it to perfection because, again, it is like a no makeup look. I still want to look as natural as possible. And I just go ahead and brush it upwards. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and add some color to my face because I feel like it's just too blank and pale. So the first thing I'm gonna do is bronze up my face a little bit. I use the Hoola bronzer. I really love this. It is honestly the perfect shade. So I just go up on my cheeks and then up to my temple and then over here. That is done. It's time to apply blush. Blush is my favorite thing ever. The two of my favorite blushes are by Tarte. The first one is in the shade Natural Beauty, and then the second one is in the shade Party. So this is a very reddish color, so if you want like a red sun-kissed blush look, this is what I go for. And this is like literally the product that I use the most. This is my second one. I do put on a lot of blush, so I swirl my brush in the blush. That's a tongue twister. And then I just start by going on the high parts of my cheek first, and then I bring it up to the apples of my cheek. Now it's time to highlight and look like a glazed donut because this is what's gonna make you look glowy and like sun-kissed and all of that. This is like a cult favorite, the Hollywood Flawless Filter. I absolutely love this stuff. I just apply a little bit here and I just blend it right away with my fingers because I feel like it just leaves marks if you don't blend it right away. I blend it up to my cheekbones and then I bring it up to my forehead because it gives that natural glow, like you've been drinking your water and you've been just hydrating yourself. Then I just put some on the tip of my nose and on the bridge of my nose, and then again the same thing. I just go ahead and blend it with my finger. The lower part, I just take it to the middle of my forehead and the tip of my nose, and whatever is left off from the tip of my nose, I put it above my lips. No matter how less of makeup you're wearing, it's always nice to look glowy. So I'm just gonna use the Fenty Beauty highlighter. I actually mixed both of them because one is like super natural, the other is a little bit intense, but I like mixing both of them. So I just take my brush and then I go around like this. I just go ahead and apply it on my cheeks like this. I apply a lot of highlight. I absolutely love highlight. And then obviously the tip of my nose, the bridge, a little bit on my forehead, my chin, and above my lips. I want to look like a glazed donut. Like, I want people to look at me and then just think of a glazed donut. I'm just gonna use the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Spray. This is just gonna set my entire base before I move on to my eyes. The way I do my eyes is a little bit different because I actually do the nose contour with my eyes. This is something I learned on TikTok, I think. So I just take my bronzer and I'm gonna go left and right on my eyes, and then I'm gonna just bring it out a little bit like a cat eye. I'm just gonna take the bronzer and I'm gonna bring it into my nose. So this kind of creates an illusion that your nose is contoured from the top, but you're bringing in the same color to your eyelid, so it looks very natural. Take like a brush like this. This is a very flat top brush. I'm gonna take a little bit of my bronzer on this and very lightly I'm gonna bring it in here to the sides of my nose, and then I'm gonna bring it in very lightly here. So I use the L'Oreal Voluminous Primer, and then I use the Rare Beauty mascara. Go ahead and apply mascara to my top lashes. And another trick is I'm just gonna apply a mascara sideways. So I'm gonna bring it up and then sideways. No mascara on the bottom lashes. So up and then sideways. I really love the Rare Beauty mascara because it doesn't smudge, it doesn't have any fallout, and I could literally cry with this and it would be... This is absolutely disgusting. My mascara is so dried out at this point. And I just go up and then sideways. Make it look the whole cat eye flirty look. So for my lipstick, I do alternate a lot. I pretty much wear like a different lip color every single day. The Rare Beauty lip liner in the shade Lively. It's very close to my lip color, so it doesn't look like I have a lot of lipstick on. My lip liner is done. I'm gonna be using my favorite, one of my favorite lipsticks. It's the lipstick Pillow Talk by Charlotte Tilbury. It's like a cult favorite. Everyone knows this lipstick. I love the whole glossy look, so I'm just gonna go ahead and apply some lip gloss. I'm gonna use the Too Faced Lip Injection. This really plumps up your lips. I just apply gloss to the middle of my lips. Go ahead and set everything. That was my no makeup makeup routine. I really hope you guys enjoy it, and as you can tell, I look like a glazed donut at this point, but it's very skin focused, it's very glowy, it's very bronzed. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to subscribe and always comment down below what you want to see next, and thank you so much for watching.